a video that came out where you, the Iron Sheik, and Honky Tonk Man we're talking about the Chris Benoit double. Did you know Chris Benoit at all?
Yeah, I knew that.
Wait, what he called him?
So for those that don't know, Chris Benoit, wife, and his 7-year-old son, and then himself.
Right.
And when it happened, I guess certain, wrestling stars were trying to defend him and so forth.
Yeah.
You can't defend that.
Very differently.
Yeah.
You can't.
How did you feel?
Nancy and I were friends. And we was cool when we would do shows in Philly mainly. We go to the bar. And after she had a few drinks, she was like, New Jack, you want me to my room? You know what I mean? And I was like, I said, Nancy, I got you, don't worry about it. So I'll walk into a room and make sure she got in the room all right, and I'll go back to the bar. And we would travel together sometimes. And when he killed her, it didn't register to me that that's who he had killed. Because they kept saying the wife of Chris Benoit. They never said her name, and I didn't put two and two together. So finally when I did, I was like, that mother,
Damn.
And I was like, for everybody that's got something good to say about it, they can suck my, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not going that mother, I'm not going to be standing behind him talking about how good of a wrestler he was. I think he's a piece of And everybody that didn't agree with me, I told them, y'all can all eat. I don't give a about none of you.
Y'all was supposed to block that. What the heck?
That's an absolutely horrific story. And
well, Paul said the same thing. Paul said, no, forget that guy.
And along with that story, people tried to pin him doing that on CTE and brain damage, concussions, and so forth.
The one dude, I forget
But
his
you
name.
don't feel any of that related to
He never got hit in the head. I'll show you tapes of Benoit putting his hand up in the way of taking a chair shot. You know what I mean? He never got hit in the head. So that was maybe steroids, but it wasn't no guy that you mentioned. It wasn't that.
Damn, my man said it was roid rage.
Never happened.
Not roid rage,
in
man.
the process of this conversation, that kind of developed over Chris Benoit, you had made a comment that ECW was seen as violent and dangerous, but only one person died while you were there, whereas WWE has
several.
about 3 people die a year.
Yeah, several, yeah.
Who died in ECW?
Louis Pagoli.
What happened to him?
How did he die?
He fell from something
Pills.
up high? Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
How many people have died in WWE?
Shoot, that happened to non-wrestlers all the time. Sad.
A few. A lot.
A lot.
Okay. Because you had mentioned that Vince McMahon had blood on his hands and he keeps getting away with murder.
Yeah.
That blood money. Now they got that Saudi blood money now. Oh, that's a whole different kind of blood money.
I mean, okay.
Allegedly.
Owen Hart, when he died.
Look at that.
Okay. He died at a show in the ring.
And they continued it.
And Vince still had the show. The show went on.
Yeah.
And his wife sued him. I think she sued him.
Probably
you know what I mean?
lost.
But it was like every time something would happen with one of his wrestlers, he would brush it over like it didn't happen. You know what I mean? And time would go by, and he's like, "Okay, we'll let that go away, whatever." You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, "How in the is this guy? Every time somebody dies, he gets away with it."
How you think?
And that's why I said he had blood on his hands. Because
so how you think he get away with it? He's of the elite. I'm just saying. Well, allegedly.
So many people kept dying in that company, and they just had a guy die like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember Vince was on Real Sports like a long time ago, and they were asking about all the people who died and so forth. And I remember he got mad and like hit the guy's paper out of his hands.
Yeah,
you remember that?
No.
Yeah, show the clip.
When you talk about the WWE, you've never been a part of that.
No.
I guess you made a comment that you heard that when speaking about you, Vince said that he wouldn't hire you because he can't control you.
Right.
Okay, do you believe that?
Yeah.
No hesitation. Okay. He said, yeah. This dude, I can't lie, this guy is one of the best. I think he's probably the best that I've seen on Vlad TV answering questions. He either say yes or no. Most people, hey, what color is the sky today? Well, as you can see, you know, it's cloudy out there. You know, the other day it was lightning. And I was driving my car, and you know, I was late for a wedding, and caught a flat tire. I got pulled over, and cop was a bit of a jerk. You know, he said I had a missing light when I didn't, because the car is pretty new. Wait, hold on. I asked you what color the sky was. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. So yeah, did I tell you it was hailing? No, you told me it was raining. Yeah, it was raining, right? Yeah. Cop pulled me over. This guy, you ask him, what color the sky? He'll be like, it's blue. They didn't take notes from this guy.
But on the flip side, people also look at you as you being a financial liability.
All that
the stuff that you do. I mean,
true.
Facts.
You know, suing Smoky Mountain is a whole lot different than suing.
Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta check this pot. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Continue.
Doing the WWE. You're not going to get very much out of Smoky Mountain.
No.
Or the ECW, which ended up going bankrupt. But the WWE is a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Right. Multi-billion, man.
I believe it's a public corporation. You can buy stock in WWE.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
What do you think overall about Vince McMahon?
I think he's a
piece of. Yeah, I remember he said that.
Plain and simple, he's a piece of.
He's a piece of it. Piece of it. I said it.
And why is that exactly?
Because of all the stuff that he's done. You know what I mean? He'll bring people in, and when their run is up, he'll embarrass them. He'll maybe go out and have a match, and it'll be some degrading ass. You know what I'm saying?
That happens,
and that's what he's known for. You know, they had him on that one night where he called somebody.
Yeah,
with John Cena.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the. You know?
Well, actually, he called John Cena that. Booker was just there, like.
And he continues to do that, and he continues to get away with it. And I'm just like, what, dude? I mean, I wouldn't last 2 weeks in WWE.
I wouldn't either, but it's for a whole different reason. I just come across as what they call it these days, a Pharisee. They get me out of there. I'll be like.
Well, I remember I interviewed Mark Henry, who was, a big star in WWE. And we talked about a situation where there was a storyline where they were referring to the black wrestlers as silverback gorillas.
Yeah. I remember that.
And he approached Vince about this, and he said that Vince supported him and asked him to approach the writers, and they got it taken out. But overall, Mark spoke highly about Vince and the organization. Do you feel that WWE...
That don't mean nothing to him. Look at his eyes as he telling him this. He's like... He's not like, okay. He's like, that don't mean anything to me. He don't feel how I feel.
WWE is a racist organization when it comes to the black wrestlers?
Yeah, because they always got the black guy doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exhibit A. R-Truth. Man, he was supposed to have the run of 2020. Was it 2025? He should have had the best run of that freaking year. Let him lose the championship in 2026. We in 2026 now. That man was supposed to dethrone John Cena, but that's a whole different conversation, ain't it?
They come out dancing and tap dancing and wearing
and
dresses
crap.
and
Yep.
eating cereal and all that silly ass shit.
Oh, he talking about the New Day.
I mean, the mother is like retarded.
Cereal, yeah. He said cereal.